Hello and welcome back to another episode. This is Jared and your host, KillAManJaro.
We're back. We decided to screw Far Cry 5 because we realized that we didn't have anything else to talk about right after that.
Just ended it with, we'll talk about it later, comes back, we have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, basically. I feel like this is a waste. The animatronics up here that talk to you and other bullcrap.
What do they give you?
I mean, it's whatever you want to buy, but I think it just seems wasteful.
Just stab it with that, shoot it with that thing, and then it's more useful than buying whatever it gives you. Well, being out of stuff. I'll tear your head. Nice.
Excessive. Dang. The jump forward was impressive, though. Injured me quite a bit, too.
My, the only other thing I can say about Far Cry 5 is that getting decent, it's as good as the other games. Right. And if you don't like the other games, you're not going to like this one. If you like the other games, you're going to like it.
Well, you may like it. Because you make it.
Yeah. I played one game and immediately got bored. I've only ever played before.
Well, the third really.
Oh yeah.
It really was the best of both. It did it. It played better.
One of the few things I think is like I would love to try out because I haven't played Far Cry 5. Something I'd like to check out, but I'm not going to spend $60 just to try out is flying planes.
Right.
And shooting people with a rocket launcher shovel.
Yeah, rocket launcher shovel.
The thing I was going to say, the only other thing is to talk about. Some people on the opposite side of the political spectrum, on the right, were heavily offended by the game because they were from what I understand, the cult is technically Christian. They're heavily twisting the ideologies.
That's like having the Jehovah's Witness. Like they say they're Christian and they're not. So just because they say they're Christian doesn't mean they're like.
Any last words?
The thing is,
it's kind of like people, you know, it's stupid to get angry.
So I'm just saying that it's stupid to get angry about that because there are legitimate things that are things called cults.
Right.
So
right.
to the people that are getting all antsy because they're attacking Christianity, and it's like, well, I mean, they're not attacking Christianity. It's really just they're your carbon copy cult.
Right.
Because real things in the world don't happen like that.
They're drinking the Kool-Aid, right?
Yeah, because that's where Kool-Aid came from. Yeah, drink the Kool-Aid. I mean, that's where drinking the Kool-Aid
It's not
term came from.
Not actually Kool-Aid.
I mean, when you said drinking the Kool-Aid, my brain was like, yeah, that's where that came from. But I forgot to say the full drinking the Kool-Aid.
Movement should proceed to the island by means of the skylines.
Skylines, huh? Those things them coppers
I can't
came riding in
imagine
on back by the line.
some guy just fills Kool-Aid with a cyanide. It's like, yeah, everybody, let's all die now.
Wait, can I shoot that?
people are thinking first of all. First
Oh,
of
they
all.
didn't kill me.
Like all his kind in the sun of below, he
Thinking
seeks
of
the
what?
lamb and hastens to her tower
Jeez.
even now. His intent is ruin.
I was thinking, what do these people think when they first see you?
Crap.
Oh boy, we die now. Yes,
Just what the doctor
yeah.
ordered.
They're clearly drunk, though.
Dang it.
They're probably drunk.
Not smart, but
What would be good for them to do is to radio on ahead. Hey,
be like,
hey
hey,
guys,
let's
he's
all meet up in one spot.
he's following this specific line.
Right.
Prepare yourself.
Just
barricade up.
attach C4 to the line, and when he goes over it, blow it up. You know?
Yeah.
Or, hey, how about we have one of these ready, and then once he gets on and starts going, we have people come behind him and put another one blocking his path back. And then let's get one of those flying gunboats, fly up next to him, and just shoot him while he's on the line. You know? There's so many easy ways to do it. Like Booker would have been wrecked had these people been moderately intelligent. Ooh, that's a fun down. Oh, dude, it makes vertigo.
The only problem is it's clear that it's
He's gone to ground.
the scale is really off. Really
Busting down
I
some
can see.
doors. I'm not busting down any doors.
It's
You know what
probably
kind of swells live
technology
here?
at the time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Not a lot of these things are properly to scale, and it's just really, so if it wasn't VR, that would be even more apparent.
Skyline
Because
fog.
you see things
Get some
that
elevation, I
you're,
could probably
you
reach
know
it.
are supposed to be a certain way, a certain size,
Right.
and then when it isn't, it
Like every trash can's like either way too big, way too small.
yeah.
This barrel could be like 3 times the size of you.
The distance between certain areas is just way too close, where in reality something like this would be a lot further spread out.
Right. It's all weird.
Yeah. So.
Get him surrounded.
So as being in VR, it's just going to be very bizarre. Probably be a fun experience.
Be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had to redo all Fallout 4 to
yourselves.
make it correct. You know?
Probably
No, I mean think about it. They had
remake
to
all their games.
They really had. But think about it. They had to remake the whole stinking thing.
How many times did they redo Skyrim?
Oh well.
Skyrim on Alexa. The only reason I want to try out Alexa is because Skyrim on Alexa.
Proceeded. It's stupid. What can I just look at and turn
Have you seen that?
No.
The Alexa Skyrim.
No.
You boot up Skyrim on Alexa after asking to play like any other game. And then what you do is
Stand down!
what you do is you boot it up
And the wings of angels.
and then you just Alexa will tell you things.
Should I?
Should you or should you what? Kill them or not? I'd say grab them, take them down. I know they're immediately gonna turn around and kill you once they've been told to get back up, but
Right.
I don't know.
I feel like if I shoot one of them, the rest of them are gonna be like upsetty spaghetti.
I think it's like the guns are down. They're five dead.
Need to head
some
to the
good
roof,
discipline,
take
boys.
that skyline to Monument Island.
It's a fanatical religion, of course.
I know why you have come, false shepherd. I see every sin that blackens your soul. Wounded knee,
Wounded knee.
The Pinkertons.
I don't know who that.
The drink.
Are those the
Gambler.
Oh,
And
a
of
wounded knee is a
course,
battle.
Anna.
I think
Oh,
it
is
was a
it?
person.
And now,
It was a
to
battle.
repay a debt
It was more of a slaughter
from my land.
where the American army
Not
slaughtered a
all
bunch
debts
of
can be repaid.
Native
Booker.
Americans that
You don't
had,
know
Oh, that's
me,
right.
that
pal.
had
You're
given,
right. I remember
that had
that.
surrendered.
Prophecy is my
And then
business.
the Pinkertons.
As blood as yours. You know
Pinkerton
why
men
these men will die?
It's a thing.
Because I've seen
by
their
Mr.
future in
Pinkerton,
glory. And hence they are.
Scottishman from Glasgow.
What brought you to
Back in
Columbia,
the
Booker?
1800s.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt?
Started an
This will
organization
end in blood.
that allowed people to
again.
hire
It always does
Professional,
with you, doesn't it?
armed
It always
and
ends in
trained
blood.
people to
You've come to lead my lamb astray, but thy crook is bent and thy path is twisted. Go back to the Sodom from which you came.
to suppress
Holy
your
shit.
striking workers. Yeah, the strike is calling the Pinkerton men, and effectively stop because they don't want to get beat up too bad. So that's what that does. He's a fairly interesting fellow. Yeah, I should have a paper about him. The men's just
Not
I
legally.
gotta find the controls
I mean,
to take this thing to
yes,
Monument
they
Island.
just have changed the way they work.
It's not really legal to beat up strikers.
I mean, it's not how they work anymore. Like they're saying they changed their
They're
thing.
way.
They're just like armed. I'm fairly certain they just work as like armed.
It's okay.
They're
Not gonna
bodyguards
hurt
or something like that. I'm not
Okay.
totally
Sure,
for
get this
certain.
thing going.
But since
Lord forgives
something
everything.
like the original Pinkerton Men isn't
I'm just a
really legal,
So I don't have to.
the
Amen.
Amen.
Jesus!
She was busy while I
Hell
was
outta
gone for 2
here.
seconds.
whole thing.
Ooh.
Shit!
Booker.
It's close.
He's named after Booker T. Washington. Who's the actual person named Booker T.
I have no idea. That was my favorite problem.
I'm fairly certain there is a real life person named Booker.
I'm sure there was.
But what was I talking about prior to Booker? Oh yeah, the Pinkerton Men. Yeah, I'm fairly certain they're bodyguard service nowadays.
Oh, okay.
Because you'd hire in the past, you'd hire them for different purposes. It wasn't just striking. That was just what they were used the most for.
Right. That was what they were known for, I guess.
People like Pinkerton Men was
Monument Island.
was a very like
So it was like a brand.
was a negative
Wonder where they got her
thing
locked up in this
work
place.
during like labor,
Right.
because you hear that name and then you're like, well, we're gonna have to stop striking or we're gonna get our teeth kicked in.
As you do.
Yeah. From his father was a Scottish police officer. He grew up
The amount of power to open these automatic doors is ridiculous. It's like,
and just to do it on the fly all the time
that's mega expensive.
and fast and not something slow. That opens up pretty fast.
Yeah. Some pretty good gear. Nice pictures too.
Goody goody. Gum drops. Do not approach. Roach. I want a horse.
Okay, I want to. What the What happened to her leg at age 11?
I think it's just
Had a janky leg.
a bit of early angst. Like, I'm not gonna stand straight.
Early angst. Vox Populi crime board. Oh, okay. That's a lot of crimes. Plus 182.
Whose crimes?
Vox Populi, basically the revolution in the city.
Oh wow.
Viva Revolution.
There's an actual revolution in this city?
Yeah, going on continuously. They talked about it early on, so.
Why'd you even come here?
For her.
Fanatical people
Oh.
go to a place controlled by fanaticals.
Well, they already lived here, and they just want to change the world.
Oh. I mean, I was fairly certain the, didn't he make this city?
We did.
Did he trick people into coming here or something?
No, they wanted to come.
We want to see this floating city. I'm still intrigued on what's powering all their high tech.
I'm pretty sure they just have infinite power. That's what I feel like. It's never really gone into.
It's like we're in the past, but we have future technology
It's
and
steampunk.
it's like steampunk. We have occasional super
the hell
high
are they doing
tech
over?
stuff and then occasional really low tech stuff. It's just whatever is. It's the
Whatever's
rule.
convenient.
It's the rule of cool, I suppose.
I suppose.
They've been watching her.
Is she nude? And that's a little much,
I mean, they don't want her escaping.
I guess.
Doesn't she have powers or something? I have no idea what her purpose is.
So, at her period, it's spiked, and then they installed a siphon. Oh, I guess that's her power? Huh.
What's happened?
She's their power source.
She's what's powering everything? Oh.
That's
How do they power their power?
find out.
It is one thing to imagine one's future, and another to see it. I have seen the seeds of fire that will prepare the Sodom below for the coming of the Lord. But Elizabeth shall sow those seeds, not I. I will fall before the job is done. But she shall take up my mantle. The Lord is calling me home. I feel his love in every tumor, because they are the train which takes me to his station. And I go with joy, knowing that Elizabeth will take my earthly place. But the false shepherd is coming to lead my lamb astray. I will not board that train until she is safe from his deceptions.
Dressing room. That's where we need to go.
Would that be different each time, or do you just check out
I
each
believe
one?
it's the same on this in particular because of how sequenced it is.
Oh, okay.
It's very structured. Hey,
That's her.
beautiful painting back there.
Betty.
It's kind of nice.
Nice. Nice. Very
She's
nice.
like really into cars. Like a little much, like obsessively so.
I mean, it might be because wasn't Paris like seen in like a really happy light or like a really
Well,
positive light? during this time period? Like
I guess so. It was more like the city of romance.
Yeah, because they're like, because people
But I
want.
don't really see her as like in need of romance.
Yeah,
She doesn't really give that feel.
it's like because she clearly doesn't have any kind of like romantic partner. So
Whoa! What is...
unless why she's fascinated with it is because she goes there.
Oh, those paintings changed. They got colored in.
Was?
What do you mean?
It's got nothing to
The
do with the
paintings on
job
the
at
wall
hand.
back there, they got colored in. I think they were dark and black and white before.
This job's getting worse all the time.
She moves around a lot.
Yeah, you've been everywhere many, many times. You kind of just,
Everywhere in your world.
yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't let her see Skyline.
Right.
If I was I own this place.
Right.
If I own
I can
this,
do this.
whatever this facility is,
Where is this window she was looking at?
might be down there. Might be through the eyes. Can you go back?
I believe so. Unless he has a place for it. It would be right in the face. Kind of unlikely that he break there.
Seeing as how
Hey! Knock it off! Stop it! Will you stop it?
Not
the
here to
voice
hurt
actor for this
Who are you?
My name is DeWitt.
is in like
A friend.
everything.
I come to get you out of
Get
here.
away!
Oh wait, never mind. I was calling him Booker T. Washington. It's Booker DeWitt. Never mind. Kill me.
Oh, I thought you were just referencing
Real
him.
enough.
Kill me.
He's coming. You've got to go.
Why?
You don't want to be here when he gets here. Just a minute, I'm getting dressed.
Get you out of here.
There's no way out. Trust me, I've looked. Stop it. You're too impatient. That's enough.
What about this?
What about it?
This is the way out, isn't it?
What are you? Give it to me.
Shh. Silencio. Silencio.
It's a way out.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, this way.
So yeah, like so if I own
His
this
job to
facility
keep me
and
locked
is
up in
using
here.
her for
We'll see
power,
about
Right.
that.
like it's it would be clear to me
Why did you come
logically.
here?
Why would you just not scrap her up? Here.
I mean,
Sorry, but power source. Here.
This way, come on.
I mean, they're clearly deranged people to begin with.
I
Why
get it.
wouldn't? I mean, I don't know. If you're gonna keep her up and also give her a little bit of like stuff then you should probably
Call
not
the elevator!
give her
What?
ideas
The
of
hell?
a
Press the
grander
button!
world outside of her little box. Don't fuel.
They were watching me all this time.
I'm not trying to shoot her in the back.
Why did they put me in here? What am
Yes,
I?
game. I am not shooting
What
her.
am I?
You're the
Okay.
girl who's getting out of this tower.
I'm a bit confused why giant raven big robot wants to blow up I mean, trying to get to her, but sorry. It doesn't quite make sense why it's destroying the cage. Because where are you going to keep her?
I don't think it's thinking about that right now. I think it's more like
We
grab,
have to
grab,
keep
grab, grab.
moving.
Oh,
He's tearing
so
the
it's not
building
all that
apart.
intelligent.
Be
I
careful,
don't believe
Elizabeth.
How do you?
Not now.
There's a door up here.
How did she get up here?
Out of the way. Let me try.
She's bad. see what they call this? Or is that just not texture?
Ripping huge holes for no reason. Destroy his arm.
Oh yeah, that would destroy. Maybe with socket and rip that out.
His arm would be
Yeah, it'd be
attached.
It'd be
to
holding
this,
there, and then
and his body would be still falling.
yeah, basically. Oh, that looks like it's gonna. Yeah.
This city, earlier I mentioned like city moving around. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, he'd also die there.
Yeah, that would kill him.
Straight into the water off that height.
Yeah, it's like hitting concrete, basically.
I guess it doesn't like water.
And he can't deal with deep pressure.
Or, I'm guessing barely any pressure.
Yeah, really, because that wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
The wit would have went. Yeah, would have cracked the glass. Oh, shut up.
Anna? Anna?
Alright, what were the other things we were going to talk about?
Where we think... where do you think gaming is headed?
I think it's going down the crap road.
No, it's me.
To be perfectly honest, I think usually it goes in like stages of a bunch of crap, then a bunch of good. When it's companies
Back in the
go
land of the
start
living.
getting destroyed.
Here, let
And
me.
eventually companies go bankrupt. New companies show up.
drowned.
They do
You
a good
I
job
said
until they don't do a
fine.
good job anymore.
Excuse
Usually is how it goes. They get big and then they stop doing a good job.
Do you hear that? It's music.
Go on, I just see that.
Like new companies usually
I
have a
won't
small
be
team
long.
that
I
like,
won't be long, Mr. DeWitt.
really appreciate what they're doing and they want to make something good, right? They feel like they're obligated to make something good, whereas big companies, they're obligated to make money. And then people get sick and tired of it, and then they stop buying that company's games.
I don't think so. I understand this. I get that. I agree, but I also don't agree that like gaming's going down the crap hole.
Well, it'll go down the crap hole and then it'll come up again.
I mean, there's too many companies out there for that.
Right. I think it's going to be different this time. I think there's still going to be good games coming out, but I still think the crap ones are going to get shoved out, as they should.
And too
Like
many
EA.
people are just throwing money
Right.
into at companies, basically just buying every single game that comes out.
Right.
And
I
then-
think a lot of it has to do with
Hey,
EA being crap.
I'm looking for a younger airship. That could be
EA is
obtained out of
bad and all, but it's not like the sole.
No, they're not the only ones, for sure.
The whole thing's rigged. All I want is fair pay for an honest day's work.
Oh, and I really appreciate them putting an Irish slave in here. Seriously, there were so
Yeah.
many more Irish slaves
I
than
know.
there were back.
The Irish were treated just as bad as any other minority.
No, they were treated
Everything's
worse.
changed. People don't know the
Because
pace.
a lot of people believe that the Irish people, since back then, the Irish people were predominantly just Catholic.
Look
If
at
you
them
saw an
movies.
Irish person, it was
Someone doesn't get
9
them
times
like
out of 10 they were Catholic
No, it was 99 times out of 10 they were Catholic.
back then.
Look at him.
So
He's got the
because
brains
of
of a
this,
child.
people
Just look down
just
on them.
the problem was what people had were scared of was
Popery.
the Pope. They were terrified that the Pope would then start affecting elections, being like every Catholic person must vote to this person, and then
Which he did a lot. It's not like an unfounded fear. Like he would destroy kingdoms, the Pope. He'd be like, screw you, you don't like what I did? Well, guess what? Your whole kingdom's gone now. And he would do that all the time.
So yeah, that was so Irish people
Hey,
Darn
miss.
popery.
tended to
I don't understand how they maintain this water.
yeah, I don't either.
I've always
Miss.
questioned that.
It's not.
Hey, miss.
I mean, nothing
Miss
much is
Elizabeth.
realistic in this game, so I guess
This
we
is
can just
wonderful. Oh, come dance with
look
me,
over
Mr.
it.
DeWitt.
I don't dance.
past it,
Come
I
on,
mean.
let's go.
Why? What could be better than this?
Sorry, I missed
not
it.
much is realistic
about
in this
Paris?
game. So
Paris, how-
Well, yeah, it's
I
kind of
understand how could
it's
we
kind
get
of the thing with
That's where that airship's going, but if
I
you want to stay and
recently I was
dance, we
watching
can-
No, let's go.
I
Come on, let's go. Come on,
watched
let's
an
go
old
right
movie
now.
called Over the Hedge,
right.
which came out in 2006.
Seen it.
Hard to believe
I was a 6-year-old back in 2006.
Oh, look, you're getting everybody much information there.
I've never smelled
Age,
anything like
sex.
that before, have you?
Orientation.
Yow, yow, yow. I like the
Mr. DeWitt, Comstock.
I like the
the
ramen.
I
I've
like
read
the
about
people
him.
of the female variety.
Give
Now
a
you
man
know.
a little power. He falls in all
Yes.
kinds of love with himself.
I don't like his look.
Yes.
If you're interested, call me on 1-800.
Oh, get out of here.
Number.
Real ocean. It's just
Front.
a set of elaborate pumps and rain
800 Crunch. I want someone to call that, and it's just Captain Crunch.
I'm interested in a Jared. What's it?
What?
I'm interested in a Jared. What's it?
Fall into the water.
Do
did
you
no favors. I'll keep an eye out for something
Is
that
he
might
here?
use for me.
There's like,
Mr. DeWitt, here.
yeah, I'm gonna stop now.
Or the cage.
Okay.
Or perhaps the
Some
bird.
dangerous playing
Nothing
of that.
beats the
Playing with
cage.
fire over
Used
there.
to
What do you mean?
How do you...
What are you talking
Playing
about?
with fire.
Never mind.
So how am I playing with fire?
I'm not done talking to you about this. So, we were going to be talking about vacations.
Look at these, they're amazing.
So
Which
she
ones
wants
do
to
you
go to
like more?
Paris.
This
Where do you
one
think you
or,
want
or
to go?
this?
If you could
The
go
bird
somewhere.
is beautiful, and the cage is somber,
yeah,
but
go to
there's
my
really
room.
something special about it.
Play video.
The one on the
game.
left.
Are you sure?
What now?
I'm sure.
I go to my room,
Oh.
play video
I
game.
love it.
I mean, I don't
expected
really
a bird.
like the idea of traveling.
Right.
I mean, exploring different areas seems cool and all, but
Are you all right?
That was my home.
We should
I
get
don't
out of
know.
here.
It's a lot of money
Right,
for
in my opinion, little games.
little gain, just instantaneous gain that doesn't last. It's just a momentary thing. Did you lose health from that? Eating that banana on the ground?
Hey,
Aren't
it's a
we the
savage.
well-to-do types?
Savage. Oh, man, I hate.
What?
Savage is
Sure you
just
have a piece of photographic
so
identification ready for
overused.
presentation.
overused.
Put those arms up now.
So bad.
Fingers apart. Legs apart. Stand still.
Eating myself
Now
a
hold
wafer.
steady.
A sugar wafer.
Look at this one.
Come get me some sugar. Ow.
Damn thing's locked.
Just go home and dry yourself out.
What are you doing?
You're a roguish type. What is
Why
it
is
like?
DeWitt
Done.
being all blurry-eyed?
Where did
I
you learn
just
to
got drunk
pick
as well.
locks?
Trapped in
Oh.
a tower with nothing but books
As you
and
do.
spare time. You would
Yeah.
be surprised what I know how to do.
So, that's what we're going to talk about.
Vacation.
Yeah, we were talking, but we seem to
take
eat.
any task
Okay.
What kind of
How-
place would you like to go?
I like to go Rome.
Hello, sir. Don't you pay me no never mind? Just some foolishness.
I think Rome would be nice because of all the just being able to see everything. And I've done a bit of study on
I
robes.
found these silver
Robe?
needles.
Rome.
There's a vending box over there.
Robes and
There
Rome.
might be something to
Robes
bring
to do
back.
with Rome.
It's probably a good idea.
And it's always fascinating with their governmental system. Everything they did, they're just it's very interesting.
Driving is dangerous if you don't have someone who can tell you. So,
Don't you think those
Right.
Populi folk have a
and
valid
I'm fairly
complaint
certain
against
there's a
the
lot
public? And I'm
of
sure
dangerous speeds
Hey,
compared
mister.
to what we do.
We'd
So
like
if
to
you're
help
like
you.
used to
Do I know you?
driving in our area, and then you try and drive over there,
You,
it's gonna be a lot worse.
without you, we
Right.
would have gotten away.
Daisy always said somebody like you would come along.
If you didn't know, we live on the moon. It's a great place. There's a few
This
cars.
ain't no place for you, sir. You best be on your way, or there's gonna be trouble for us both.
Gravity's just right. I can take a leap, and go a couple kilometers. Don't have to walk at all. By time I don't know why I just said kilometers. Miles. Kilometer. What is this?
The metric system.
What is this, European moon? Get out of here. America conquered the moon.
Hey, we already put our flag on it. It's ours. Stay off. We put our flag on it first.
I just imagine.
With our own bare hands. Stay away.
Make the
You
moon great again.
You stinking
Sounds like
Mexicans, get away
unnecessary
from my moon.
Hope you don't intend for me to follow you.
We need another flag to
We need a planetary wall.
put a dome around all over Mexico.
No, it's just like it's like a circular bit of concrete around the whole of the moon.
Creates the Death Star.
Dun 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 dun. Like a lot of people probably think he's what the frick? That's not safe. A lot of people probably think Trump is the is Palpatine. You know, they see him like sitting in like a big swivel chair, being all evil, and he's got like lightning hands, which is just his tweets, just lightning hand tweets. Oh my gosh!
Someone says something.
Done. It's all
Annabelle?
over.
Excuse me?
Annabelle, it's me, Esther.
Oh, no, I'm not Annabelle.
Are you sure?
My name is Elizabeth. Do I know you?
Elizabeth. Isn't that a lovely name?
That was odd.
Just
Last customer. Park's
left
closing.
the conversation. Wow.
Park's closing, everyone.
That was a bit
Excuse me.
it was a bit weird.
That walking animation though, did you see that? Amazing.
Yeah, walking upstairs is always
Difficult for everyone.
Hey, you wanna
in
watch out?
any
Such a
game,
hurry. Go
The
on
Witcher
ahead.
included. So those people that like tout Witcher is like
Sauerkraut.
from the heavens and just
I'll
like
take,
mention in every
one
single
more, please.
comment section like
The Witcher
One is silver better eagle. than
this game.
All
just
right.
like review of a random game.
But The Witcher is better.
I'm like,
That was the oddest conversation. Like, I know this is an ambush, but that was the oddest conversation. You guys are horrible.
what happened?
He said, do you have any sauerkraut? And he said, I guess so. It's either yes or no. And he said, how much is it? 1 silver eagle. And notice how none of them are doing anything. They're all just kind of...
We ran out of funding during this portion of the game.
No, they're in an ambush and they're all waiting for me.
Oh.
You need something, pal?
Oh, because none of them are actually here for their jobs. They're just,
Here to ambush.
yeah. Just take his fake money.
What are his bills? I have only seen silver eagles.
Carrying something.
Hey,
He's with her. Sure.
hey.
Get both apples with a single pick.
Why does his mouth
Excuse me.
continue to move after he's done?
No, he's
Hey,
talking.
buddy.
Booker just won't shut up.
Booker.
2 tickets for passage to the First
Oh,
Lady
because
airship.
I can't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
can't
a minute,
hear what's
friend.
going on.
Yeah, I have it. How do you, want to proceed?
In a bit of a rush, pal.
Hey, mister, you're gonna get mustard all over your nice suit.
I got it. I'll ring you back once the matter's in hand.
I don't like this.
Yeah, send in the bird. We're ready to execute.
Excuse me, can I get some help here?
Certainly, sir. Sorry about the wait!
What are you doing? Get the girl! Get off of me!
Wiggles it around before ripping it out. And then uses that hand to fire a gun.
That hurt.
Holy, that's horrible.
Where'd he go?
Get.
Oh, earlier I mentioned over the hedge.
Away from me!
What about it were you mentioning?
Because I mentioned unrealistic physics.
Right.
And just general unreal, non-realism, and like some people like they see stuff that isn't realistic and then they spaz out. Some things aren't meant to be just constantly taken as realism. I think things as of late trained us to think that everything has to be as realistic as possible.
Right.
And some things are just like extreme over-the-top physics is just a aspect of the comedy or the world that's just something entertaining. That's a part of it. It's one of the things that
Move into cover!
the over-the-top ridiculousness of Over the Hedge, because I recently watched that.
Right.
Like whenever they open up the chip bag and the chip flavoring just kind of spews out.
where are you?
Right. Like it's some sort of mystic thing.
Right. I see what you mean.
I love how the villains in that movie are
Just standard people.
they're every single one of them is standard people, and they're over the top and ridiculous and like
They're stereotypical.
yeah, and they're like they seem really monstrous, but in reality they're just doing normal things.
Right.
But they're shown to be as like horribly monstrous because that's
They
the
are
perspective.
against the character.
It's because that's the perspective that the characters view them in.
Right.
And in reality, if we saw it from a normal human, they'd likely just be
Yeah, it'd be like
swatting away
it'd be
an
like
animal.
Where is she?
Gosh, stupid animals.
But it's shown by the perspective, like, of the characters, both like mentally and physically.
Right. Giving human attributes to animals.
Perfect.
Most of the animals in the thing, and I say most, are more intelligent than the humans at times.
Right. Most of the time, actually.
And I said most because there's a couple that are just, like the squirrel.
Right. Right. He's an interesting fellow. It's a good take on that. Good take on that. I appreciate your insight there.
On
Over the Hedge.
What's over
And all to do with the physics of everything current in games and everywhere else.
I was gonna go with a joke and just say what's over the hedge. Be
Goodness, wow.
Be a bit of a prick, but I decided against that.
You still did it just by saying it that way. Like you act like you didn't say it.
I almost did.
Okay.
Get away from me!
Hey, come back here!
Totally did.
Yeah.
Which is the issue.
Yeah. So yeah, physics does not have to always be perfect.
Right. Back to the vacations. I think wow, that's interesting. Hey, look at this. That's where we were before.
Oh, where's all the water going?
Down.
I mean, like, how are they getting it back up?
I don't know.
Just generating water.
I don't know.
Using vigor to just like.
Oh yeah, that would actually make sense.
Create.
That would
water.
actually make sense. Thank you. You cleared that up for me.
The big problem with that is, like, if they keep this on for like 100 years, how much higher will the water
What's the
level
world's
be?
water level? Who knows?
What's happening with her?
She's over there moaning. everyone just close their eyes for a few seconds.
It's pretty bad for me because like I can only faintly hear the sound because
Here you go.
oh boy, because
There you go. Just close your eyes right there. It's real nice.
Because JoJo's using a headset. And
Right. If I had it going to the speaker, it wouldn't quite work.
Yeah. For proper audio recording purposes.
I can't believe you did that.
Is she freaking
All
out?
dead. You killed those people.
Hey, they stabbed my hand.
You're a monster.
B?
What did you think was gonna happen?
What?
Do you understand the expense people went through to keep you locked up in that tower?
They didn't think about that.
You think
She
people
didn't
like
think
that are
about
just
that.
gonna let
Think
you
about
walk away?
The expense that
You are
they
an
took to put her in that
investment.
tower.
And you will not be safe until you are far away from here.
What do they want from me?
I don't know.
Maybe power.
That's the last time
Maybe
anyone
you're,
gets the drop on me.
Endless superpower that you provide. It's like, how come that blood is
see your
just
hand.
conveniently on your hand now? And it wasn't when you held the gun.
What happened back there? It's not the last of it, is it?
I don't know.
There.
Thank you.
Oh, one part about Far Cry is when you jump, just something random. I just remembered
Right.
looking at that hand.
I've read a thing or two
I
about
love
this. Do my
the
best to
healing
survive.
animation for whenever you're out of stim packs.
Oh yeah, they just break
Try to
every
keep you on
bone in
the
your
side of
body.
the mix.
It's oddly satisfying. It's weird to just see your character with a broken arm just like or like a disjointed,
pop it back in.
just pop it back into place.
I like this. This guy had a shotgun. It was just shooting birds.
How do you catch them?
Who knows?
Shoots them.
I want
spins
to,
a trick,
I want
goes
to,
down
I
to
want,
find the corpse.
I want. Ooh.
Whoa. That's a bit weird.
Whoa.
Everything's going down.
That's trippy.
Whoa. What is happening?
I don't know. Well, if I move, it goes away.
Jump down.
No.
Jump.
It'd be so funny if we
Jump.
looked down here and there was just like a net right along here.
I just imagine shoots a bird, climbs all the way down,
Goes down to go get it.
collects the rotting corpse, brings it back up and shoot another bird.
To hang it and let it rot on those strings for hours, stinking up the pier. Old Jimmy D. Johnson, the Birdman.
That's why the pier's empty. Nobody wanted to be near him.
Right.
Wonder where he went.
Oh, he left. And everybody else got escorted out.
I think I'm far more interested in that story than this.
Right. Jimmy Johnson, his shotgun issues. Hey, my face is pretty good.
Soldiers Field, built in 1903 by the hand of a prophet.
Interest is a profit having a bunch of carnies and carousels.
The place is themed to eliminate children with national service.
You mean the military?
Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Did you write that?
No.
Interesting.
Salt. Are you a salty man, Booker?
He's pretty salty about everything that has happened to him. So, you were telling me earlier today about a movie you watched that you were not happy with.
So, I watched a different movie.
Just what the doctor ordered.
He's not talking about. Called.
What happens if
Called
someone finds
Godzilla.
We tell them we got lost looking for the bathroom.
Godzilla
Here's some
So I
cash.
watched it and I was like, okay, action movie.
Where'd all the action go?
What?
You went, where'd all the action go?
Where'd all the action go? What?
To the action movie.
What? What was happening?
So the Godzilla movie, you said it was boring at one point.
Oh, I was that you. Let me tell my story.
Alright, sorry.
So, I watched Godzilla 2014, American film. Great, probably seen it. It's decent. It's not bad. It's not amazing. It's decent. And then
Shut up.
I
Now how are
saw
we
a
gonna
bunch
get
of stuff
the
for a movie
Let's see if I
called
can get
Shin
that gate open by
Godzilla.
hand.
I was confused as to its existence, as to what it was. I was like, is this like a sequel? And I was like, I looked at it and I was like, oh no, it's a Japanese film. So what happened was, Toho, the owners of the Godzilla movies and all that, the producers of that, decided that they saw the success of the 2014 movie. I think I'm fairly certain it's the most successful Godzilla movie
alternative to
to
electricity.
date.
Doesn't seem to work
And
very
they're like,
well.
well, we own Godzilla. Let's make our own. So they did, and they hired the writer from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
There it is.
And
First
Shiro
looks
Saikasu,
like it's heading for the
who's,
dock.
That will take us to
I'm likely mispronouncing it. I'm certain.
Just stay close.
His
Yes,
name.
Mr. DeWitt.
Call me Booker.
Doesn't really matter in the long run.
Our ice-cold
Just,
Colombian ice
But
cream.
Shiro,
We head to the gondola.
he was a musical composer for Neon
suppose a
Genesis
place like this
Evangelion
might
as
much
well.
we'd find
So they
useful.
hired both of them
Try it yourself.
and
Hot dogs.
to
Get 'em
do
hot
this.
here.
And
We got
Evangelion
dogs for the
is,
boys,
if you don't
dogs
know,
for the girls.
widely considered a masterpiece. It's considered to be one of like the greatest anime of all time to a lot of people. So, people's hopes were high. I watched it, and it wasn't.
Get your cotton candy here.
It was not good.
Do you know why you were hired to come and get me?
I imagine they were interested
It was,
in meeting you.
I actually stopped watching
No
it.
doubt from lockpicking
I've
lessons.
seen a lot of people mention how like
I never even
they,
heard of this place
they
before
feel
I
like they
got
want
here.
to stop moving and watching it. Stop.
I assumed Columbia was common knowledge below.
Guess I got a bit behind with current events.
What? I said people want to stop moving or watching when I meant to say stop watching a movie.
Moving and watching? I need to stop, moving so many watches because, it's a waste of time, man.
Oh. Wow.
Jeez.
So a lot of people they'll say like for a bad movie they'll say they felt like they wanted to just get up and leave.
Right.
Me, I left.
Did you really?
I stopped watching it. Like
Nice.
What are you, Mr.
a
DeWitt?
third of the way through. It was just
I'm
not a
a
third of the way through. Like
independent contractor.
it was.
Used to
There
work
was
for the Pinkertons and such.
about.
something you
I
would
watched
embrace in
75% of the film and then just stopped watching.
Weren't they the ones they'd call in to settle things when the workers started
Couldn't
striking?
stand it.
Settle.
And I later watched some videos online, like to make sure my drastic, just
Need to summon the gondola for
hatred
that airship.
for it
Seem to be
was
the controls that suck.
justified. Like, was my opinion for it like a thing that I
What?
should normally have? I couldn't really find anything, and I don't really care. But I saw some videos of what happened at the end of the movie, which just made the movie even more absurd. So, first off, there's like little to no plot. If you think that giant monster shows up,
Hello.
Hello yourself.
military
Hands
tries
where I
to
can
defeat
see
it, fail. Military tries to defeat it, fail.
Hey.
Giant monster does massive destruction, just back and forth till military tries to defeat it and succeeds. It's like, that's the whole plot. It's just
So you found our bestseller.
interesting aspects about it. They don't. Well, Gojira is the only thing interesting about the movie, and it's
This.
Son of a... son of a...
Okay.
So yeah, why do I hate or just really despise Shin Godzilla? Because it's really poorly made. Just it's likely the worst movie I have ever watched. Worst professional movie, because I mean, it's like it just
Go ahead. I'll be
it
fine.
had the skill put into making it was like that of an amateur YouTube movie director. It was like it's just so bad. I've seen better YouTube stuff than this movie.
Oh no, it's not good. Is it like a big title?
I mean, it's Godzilla.
Yeah.
None of them have ever
course
looked
it
good
does.
besides
Where the hell are we gonna
Godzilla
find that?
2014.
Look,
All
come
of
see
them
the
have looked
future of
bad.
power
The
at
only,
the
like-
Hall of Heroes.
I personally considered Godzilla 2014 to be the second best Godzilla movie, and the
Gentlemen,
first being the
false
original.
shepherd is loose in the streets of our fair
Well,
city.
I mean,
Will you suffer the shame
how
of
good
allowing
it
your
is,
wives and your daughters to fall prey
it's
to his
really down to
machinations?
its purpose,
Or will
its
you
meaning.
act?
Right.
Act
Well, it was
for
like
your
a-
women folk.
It was
Act for
the
your
point was,
prophet.
it's a metaphor. Godzilla is a metaphor for the bombing, the Hiroshima nuclear bombing and the Nagasaki
Mr. DeWitt,
nuclear
is
bombing.
there a woman in your
That was
life?
the whole point.
There was. She died.
Because
How?
like
Giving
Godzilla
birth.
is a giant
You have a child.
problem, like that can't be stopped. There's nothing that people can do, and it's destructive and out of nowhere and just so deadly. And that's
I was messing around
so
because I think the game bugged out.
oh yeah.
Because when I pull that lever, it's supposed to bring something here, and it didn't bring it.
Mm.
And I think we're gonna have to just when we come back, it'll be fixed.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's the end of this episode then. Since
Wait,
we're gonna have to wait till next time.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Finish talking about Shin Godzilla. And we'll see you guys in the next one.